What's up, everyone? GSmith64 here. We are here today with another mod here for you in Fallout 4. Except, we're not really here with another mod here for you. This is an update video. You've been baited. Why did I do it like this? Because I know if I didn't do it like this, and I didn't have titties in the thumbnail, or I didn't have some form of expression that made you think, hey, this is another Fallout 4 mod, or hey, this is another Skyrim mod, most of you would ignore it. I know you well enough, audience. You ignore these things. So I have to bait you. You are being baited. You have been clickbaited. Accept it. This is an update to the channel, and it's a rather important one. So, sit down, shut up, and listen. Let's begin, shall we? So the first big thing we need to address is most likely the elephant in the room. Skyrim mod of the day and Fallout 4 mod of the day. We are once again reaching that point with Skyrim and Fallout 4 where there's just not a lot of mods coming out for them anymore. At least high quality ones that I myself personally want to review, or just ones I find entertaining to review for you guys. So, they have slowed down once again. By no means is Fallout 4 or Skyrim mods going away, at least for now. They will still be a part of the channel, as they have been since I've started roughly 2 years ago. Actually, I think it was almost 3 years ago now. Regardless, they will still be around, so you do not need to worry about that. No fear of those going away, at least for a little while longer. Long term, they may start to disappear, though. I'm warning you now, simply because I have seen what YouTube does to mod of the day, or just mod reviewers in general, when it comes to Skyrim and Fallout 4. While, yes, they can get views, more often than not, because of the content people want from Fallout 4 to be reviewed, that stuff gets age restricted, age gated, not monetized, the whole 9 yards. Which means I have to go to other means of revenue if I want to continue doing YouTube, if you guys want the content as often as you get it. Because at the end of the day, while it may seem like all of the mod videos I do are just very poorly put together, very quick snippets of 3 minutes each, of just, oh hey, here's the mod, here's what it does, here's how you get it. There's much more to that than that. See, these mod videos take roughly 2 to 3 hours to record, sometimes. Upwards of 3 hours to record. And you're maybe asking yourself, why the hell does a 3-minute video take 3 hours to record? And the answer to that is simple. Because I have to show off everything. I have to do it in a timely fashion, so that way you guys actually watch the video. Because you not watching it has been cutting into my ad revenue as well. I'm not going to lie there. I have to keep the video entertaining, but I have to keep it short, because if I make it too long, you don't watch. The only video that is an exception to this is one, and that is the BioShock mod of the day, or as the Fallout 4 mod of the day for the BioShock Submersive Power Armor. That video I made almost 2 years ago that was horribly edited. One of my hated, personally, I hate the video, but it's one of my most viewed videos of all time, and it pulls in it's one of my biggest revenue pullers for my channel. So I keep it up for that sole reason, because it helps the channel stay afloat. Which kind of leads us into more of what I was going to talk about with Fallout and Skyrim. Yes, each one of those can take upwards of 3 hours to record, because I have to properly find a mod to record, find one that I like, find one that I know, hopefully to God, will get views, find one that I can actually show you how to get, without having to scourge the earth for absurd save files, find the location, potentially, of where the item or items might be in-game, show you where to find those items, make sure it is an easy enough location, find other locations around it, so there are more items for you to find, or so that way you can properly find the items, because a lot of mods nowadays, at least mods and mod creators I've noticed, love to do the thing of, I'll give you a hint on where it is, but I won't tell you where it actually is. So go have fun and find it. Well, that's why you come watch my videos, to know where it is. So I have to be the one that finds it, using the very few context clues they give sometimes. Which in turn means I'm the one stuck looking around the Commonwealth, or looking around all of Tamriel, trying to find these godforsaken items, or mods, or people, or anything like that. That quickly adds up. Then on top of that, you have making the thumbnail for the video, making sure we have a good quality thumbnail instead of just people poorly standing there. I have to go off, record that as well. Properly set up a background for that, because I don't want them in plain backgrounds, because it also has to be eye-catching, so that way you guys click on it, because the ones where I just have my character standing in the cheat room posing for something don't get nearly as many views as the ones where I have the character on a sexy backdrop, or sitting in like a lake in a bikini when I was reviewing bikini mods, for example. Those got more views because the thumbnail looked better, and just because that was also the type of mod you were looking for. But I'm rambling at this point. This isn't the only thing I wanted to talk about. Skyrim, Fallout 4, they will still be around. They are not going anywhere. They are integral to the channel. I like them. They're fun to have. They are the main source of my revenue of my channel, and help me pay for pretty much everything that I do on the channel. All these games that I play on the channel, all of that. Which leads into the second point of updates on other games we are playing. More specifically, We Happy Few, Octopath, and the third one's about to come out today. None of those playthroughs are going anywhere. We will beat those games. At least, beat it in context. And what I mean by that is, with We Happy Few, at the very least, I make I make the promise that we will beat Act 1. Act 1 will be beat because I at least owe you guys that much, I feel. However, that game has somewhat sapped the fun out of it for me, to put it in context. I like the game. I did like the game. It was a lot of fun. All the interesting things it learned and all the things it does and the story, all of that I find really entertaining. But there's just so many awkward design choices and so many fucking crashes, so many loading screens that it's just, it makes the game very hard to play sometimes, to the point where I'm not fully having fun playing it. I'm still having fun playing it, but in the episode going up later today, I made a joke about that. Man, we're always walking across town. How many loading screens will we hit? A walk across town to one location hit us with 6 loading screens. 6. We didn't leave the area. We stayed in town the whole entire time. Got hit with 6 fucking loading screens. That to me is absurd. Especially because even with all these loading screens, not everything loaded in. There were still buildings that were straight up just invisible to me. Only had the windows loaded in. Half the shit, it was awful. Like, it was genuinely unenjoyable that so many issues were prominent to me just out in the open like that. 6 loading screens, and you still didn't even load everything in. On top of that, the game crashing pretty much every other time I try to fucking record it is getting on my nerves. As you can see in the videos I have uploaded of We Happy Few, and 3 of the 6 we have had crashes. 3 of the 6. That is kind of unacceptable. But on to Octopath. I'm enjoying that. That will stick around. That's an easy shut and done case. Then the next one coming in later today as well, the mystery one, as I like to call it, is not going anywhere. And all in all, is just a fun one that's going to be sticking around. Much darker in tone. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. Which leads me into the final couple things I want to talk about. Well, it doesn't really lead me into them, but it just lets me talk about them. And that is my future on YouTube and the future of this channel. So as I said earlier, Fallout 4 and Skyrim are not going anywhere for the time being. But everything else on this channel, the Let's Plays, all of that, that's not going anywhere either. That's what I personally find fun to do on this channel. The Skyrim videos, the Fallout 4 videos, they're alright. I don't mind them. I won't say I enjoy them nearly as much as I did 2 years ago. But I would be lying if I said I didn't get some enjoyment out of them. They are just draining on a person, though. However, I also know that if I was to stop them abruptly without no explanation whatsoever, there goes 90% of my viewership. Because while there is roughly 3,000 of you almost subscribed to me now, or like 2,500, something like that, which is insane to me, by the way. Don't even get me started on that. Probably about 6 of you are subscribed for the Let's Plays. And you think I'm joking, but I look at the views the Let's Plays and all of that get. Dead by Daylight, all of that. The only exception really is Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight actually does get decent views still. But all my Let's Plays, all of that, with almost 2,500 subscribers, they get maybe 3 views an episode. 3 to 10 views an episode. And those views are not very long. Maybe about a minute at best. Yeah, maybe not just a minute, but the view time is so skewed on my analytics because of how few seconds you guys watch on the Skyrim Mod of the Days that I can't really tell how much you actually watch on those videos. Because my average view time, estimated view time, is 1 minute and 12 seconds. Which makes sense for the Fallout and Skyrim videos, because those are generally 2 to 3 minutes. Doesn't make sense for the Let's Plays, which is worrying, but at the same time, the Let's Plays get maybe 6 to 20 views. With the exceptions being like Dead by Daylight, which can get up there, matching Skyrim in some of its views, upwards of like 200, which is insane to me. But it's just worrying. Because I know Fallout 4 and Skyrim mods, no matter how I look at it, they're coming to an end. Like, I will still keep doing them for as long as I can, but with how YouTube runs its algorithm, that is not a viable source of income for me. Because without you guys watching the full video, even those 3 to 2 minute ones, or those 2 to 3 minute ones, if you don't watch that full video that's already that small, I get fucked by YouTube's algorithm. I get absolutely fucked. And that's not even including half the ones that get immediately demonetized because they're inappropriate for YouTube or they are inappropriate for younger children, even though, you know, YouTube is supposed to be 13 plus, but I mean, hey, whatever. Fucking make my shit make my life harder because of that. But I mean, yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about here, is that Skyrim and Fallout, no matter how I look at it, they're coming to an end. Like, they'll still be around for maybe another 6 months at the bare minimum. I can't even say for the bare minimum, actually. At the bare minimum, they will still be around till the end of the year. Till January of next year, I can guarantee those will be around. But with other games dropping soon, and Fallout 76 dropping, I don't have high hopes that the Xbox modding community will stick around nearly as much as I want them to. Which means I have to go back to Let's Plays, which I like doing, don't get me wrong, but those don't pull in views. And so I guess what I'm asking is you guys give the Let's Plays a chance, or help support my channel. Since you enjoy this content, the Skyrim and Fallout videos so much, help support the channel. If you really want this content to stick around, prove it. Like, hit the like button. Comment on the videos that you are actually watching them. Don't just sit there saying, man, it's a good video, and then doing nothing. Comment, subscribe, like it. Tell me anything you have, any issues you have about the mod. Because that shit helps those videos grow. Every comment, every like, all of that, YouTube's algorithm goes, hey, that's a good thing. We're going to help you promote it more. Views bring in more views on YouTube. It's the way it works, and it's the way it pretty much has always worked. And that's why I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe on those videos. It's not even like I jokingly say it at the end of video. I don't even jokingly say it. I say it at the end of every video as like my shtick. But you legitimately need to like and... well, you don't need to. But if you want this content to stick around, I need you guys to like and comment on the videos. If you like the content and you want it to stick around, want it to stay on this channel, you need to like and comment that you are enjoying the content. Doesn't matter what you say. You can say, man, this video was fucking ass. Or, man, I hate this video. Why did you make it? Or, hey, this mod's no longer up. Or anything like that. By all means, just make a comment on the video. Leave a like. All of that helps keep the channel in check. And leads me to the second point. If you really do want Skyrim mods to stick around, Skyrim and Fallout mods, not just Skyrim mods, if you really want that shit to stick around, and you really are enjoying my content and want to support making sure that shit sticks around, buy me a coffee or subscribe to my Patreon. Actually, don't buy me a coffee. No, yeah, do either one. Do whichever one you want. You really want to support and make sure this stuff sticks around? I don't want to like beg for money. That makes me sound desperate, and I'm not. I'm not desperate. I want to make that clear. It's not like my life is, oh, so fucking terrible, or, oh my god, the whole entire world is crashing down. It's nothing like that. It's just, at the end of the day, I have bills to pay. And if I want to pay those bills, I have to work. And YouTube does not give me nearly enough money to do that. So I have to get a real job, which cuts into the videos that you guys so desperately want. The Skyrim videos, the Fallout videos. So, you want those videos more often, you want them regularly, even if it isn't always the mods you guys want, subscribe to my Patreon. It's literally $1 a month. Less than Rooster Teeth. Less than a Rooster Teeth first subscription. Less than a YouTube Premiere, or, yeah, YouTube Premiere, I think is what it's called now? Not YouTube Red. Subscription. Less than a Google Play subscription. Less than a Netflix subscription. Literally $1 a month. $1 is all I'm asking. Just to prove, not even just to prove, but just so that way you can have the content you want. Hey, here is $1, so that way you can have the content you want. I know it sounds absurd in retrospect, because he's like, oh, he's asking for money to make more money. Well, no, I'm not. Because Fallout videos and the Skyrim videos, they don't make money anymore. They really don't. Over the past month and a half, I have made $10 on YouTube. These Skyrim and Fallout videos, getting roughly over 400 to 500 views every episode. I have made $10. So, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. That was this massive update. It's a lot longer than I originally planned. I was only going to make it like a 5-minute video, and next thing I know, it has turned into roughly a 20-minute video. But I mean, If you have any questions for me, by all means, put them in the comment section below. If you understand and you've watched the full thing, hit the like button. And if you truly do enjoy my content, by all means, subscribe to my Patreon or buy me a coffee. Links in the description below. But that being said, I have been your host, G Smith 64. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.